Old School Pokemon here. Today's video, I wanted to talk about the latest and greatest modern Pokemon set. As I'm recording this video, today is Sunday, November 13th. We just had the newest Pokemon set, Silver Tempest, release this past Friday, November 11th. So today's video, I'm going to go through and show you all of the hit cards that I pulled from my Silver Tempest opening, as well as talk about the past couple of days with you guys. Past couple of days have been very, very busy, and we still have a few more days before we're finally caught back up on everything. So, Silver Tempest, I actually opened 48 booster boxes, or 1,728 booster packs. By far, my largest Pokemon opening to date. I typically open right around 1,000 booster packs, or 30 booster boxes. So this one, I opened 18 more booster boxes just because the sealed boxes are already down to like $95 a piece. I'm paying $86.50 per booster box from my distributor, so if I were to sell those as sealed boxes, I really wouldn't make any money whatsoever. I would lose money after all the fees and the shipping and all of that stuff. So I opened a good portion of my Silver Tempest allocation, and we'll go ahead and hop right into it. I'll start off by showing you all of the cards that I pulled from this opening, as well as talk about the past couple days as well. So I already have everything organized. This is the kind of the way that I organize everything for my eBay inventory. I basically do it by rarity and then alphabetically as well. So we start off with the Radiant cards, then we get to the Ultra Rares, Full Art Vs, V-Maxes, V-Stars, Hyper Rares, Gold cards. Same thing with the Trainers, Full Arts, Hyper Rares, Gold cards. And then we got the Trainer Gallery cards at the very end. So we'll start going through all of these right here. For the most part, a lot of these cards are actually already sold. Like, I know all of the Alakazams have already sold. I had those listed for, I believe it was $3 a piece on eBay. The Jirachis were listed for $2 a piece. And then the last one, which I forget the name of that one, I had those listed for $2 a piece. And the Jirachis, all of the Jirachis had sold. I believe this last one right here, Tesserina, I haven't sold too many of these, so I still have a decent bit of these listed on eBay, but the other ones had already sold, which was really nice right there. Had a absolute ton of sales the past couple of days because of Silver Tempest. Like I said, I'm recording this video on Sunday afternoon. Friday, the actual release of Silver Tempest, was also Veterans Day, so the post office was closed, thankfully, on Friday. Between Friday, Saturday, and today, as I'm recording this video, I currently have 329 eBay orders to mail out tomorrow, and along with that, I have an additional 49 TCG Player orders to mail out tomorrow. So a whole bunch of orders to mail out for tomorrow. The majority of those orders should be these Silver Tempest singles. So I'll be curious to know how many I actually have left over after I package and mail all of my eBay orders tomorrow. That'll be kind of interesting right there. So Silver Tempest was obviously a Lugia set. The majority of these ultra rare V cards sell between $2-3 a piece on eBay. Lugia V though, I was selling these for $10 a piece, and these sold really well. Completely sold out of all of these Lugia V cards for $10 a piece, which was really nice right there. But yeah, so the Silver Tempest release was a bit of a mess, made for a very hectic past couple of days. I work with 2 Pokemon distributors, and typically with new releases for Pokemon, the set comes out on whatever Friday. New sets are basically always released on a Friday. I work with 2 Pokemon distributors, and I typically receive my new modern product either on Monday or Tuesday prior to the actual set coming out. So that way I have a good 3-4 days to open all the packs, sort all the cards, take pictures of everything, get everything listed on eBay, get everything listed onto TCG Player. So that way, come Friday at midnight, Thursday going into Friday, I am completely ready for the actual release. So that way, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm just more so monitoring pricing, updating pricing. I do keep a close eye on pricing that first initial weekend, because I want to remain the lowest price point on eBay and TCG Player in order to get rid of as many cards as quickly as possible for that first weekend. So that's typically how it goes. Unfortunately, with the Silver Tempest release, I kind of got screwed by both of my distributors. So like I said, typically I receive my product either Monday or Tuesday. For this release, for whatever reason, one of my distributors, I was getting 30 booster boxes, which that's really the big thing that I care about, is the booster boxes. I also got some ETBs, sleeved blisters. There was a Mew V battle deck that also came out on Friday as well. So I did get a whole bunch more outside of booster boxes, but the booster boxes is the big thing that I care about, because that's what I open. I work with two distributors, like I said. I was getting 30 booster boxes from one distributor. I got 12 booster boxes delivered to me on Wednesday, and then I got another 18 booster boxes delivered to me on Thursday. So Wednesday and Thursday, I opened those 30 booster boxes, got all of the hit cards sorted, got pictures taken of all of those cards, started to sort through all of the bulkier type cards. Thursday night is when I started actually listing all of the hit cards on eBay. I got all of the bulkier cards listed onto TCG Player for the actual release Friday at midnight. And then one second, and I'll continue that story in a second, but did want to point this guy out. So I did pull a few of the Lugia V alt arts. I listed one of them on eBay as a raw card, just because centering is definitely off on this one, left to right, as you can see right there. So I believe this one would probably get a PSA 9. You can see that a little bit better on the backs. Left to right centering is definitely off. Even the top to bottom centering is a little bit off. So I thought this would get a PSA 9, so I decided to list this one as a raw copy on eBay. Sold this one almost immediately for $280. I had it listed for $300 or best offer. Someone offered $280, and I accepted that one. So that was a nice sale to kind of get things started off. Regidrago, similar story to the Lugia. I think I pulled 4 of the Regidragos. These two are probably going to be PSA 9s. So I listed these for $74.99 or best offer. Sold them between $65 and $75 a piece. And then we also have the Skunk Tank V alt arts right here. Same story as the other ones. I believe these ones are going to get PSA 9. So I listed these on eBay as raw copies. I believe I have one more in my grading pile. These two, this is definitely the cheapest alt art from the set right here. I listed these for $40 a piece, and I'd sell them between $35 and $40 a piece. So there's those two right there. And then finally, the last alt art of Silver Tempest, we have the Unknown V alt art. In terms of artwork, this is probably my favorite one from Silver Tempest. Really not a big fan of the Lugia. The Skunk Tank and the Regidrago, really don't like those ones very much either. Unknown is pretty cool. Again, not a huge fan of this one, so not a big fan of the alt arts within this set right here. But the Unknown, I pulled 3 of them total. I don't believe any of them have a shot at PSA 10, so listed these ones for $60 or best offer, and I sold them between $50 and $60 a piece. The alt arts did sell really, really well. I think I sold all of those on Friday morning, Friday night, however you want to look at it. So anyway, getting back into the story of distribution here. So like I said, got everything listed on eBay Thursday night on eBay and TCG Player. Come Friday, that's when my second distributor order showed up. I got another 36 booster boxes from that distributor. I had already opened 30 booster boxes. I decided to open another 18 booster boxes on Friday. So that was my day on Friday, is actually opening all 18 of those booster boxes, getting all the hits sorted, updating the quantities on eBay. There were a few new ones that I had to take pictures of to get those listed on eBay, and then continuing to sort through all of the bulk cards that I had pulled from all those packs to get listed onto TCG Player. I tried out a new system for this set release, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Basically, I listed all of the hit cards on eBay, and then for the bulk cards, I listed 20 of each common and uncommon. I listed all of the uncommon trainers and the energy cards, and then for the holos and the reverse holos, I built as many complete sets as I could, and then when I ran out of one card to build complete sets, I listed the remainder of those cards onto TCG Player as single cards. So in total, I had 1,728 reverse holo cards. There are 142 reverse holo cards to build the complete set. I was only able to build 4 complete sets of reverse holo cards. I thought I was going to be able to build a few more complete sets, but was only able to build 4 of them, which was a little surprising. But yeah, so I listed those, the 142 card reverse holo set, for $100 a piece. I sold 2 or 3 the first day of release. And then I think I sold my last one today. So those sold really, really well. And I was able to get a bit more than I could for the individual cards on TCG Player, which was really nice. And then I also decided to build complete common, uncommon, rare, and holo sets as well. I built 20 complete sets of those, which I normally don't do that, but I decided to give that a shot for this release. Those have been selling not as well as the reverse holo sets, but still decently well. I started off with those at $60 a piece on Friday. I think I sold 2 on Friday at $60 a piece. I lowered the price on Saturday to $50 a piece. I think I sold another one on Saturday. And then this morning, I just lowered the pricing again to $40 a piece. And I think I sold another one. So in total, I think I sold 4 of those complete sets. I still have another 16 of them. So we'll see how those do. Those took a long time to put together. So we'll see if it's worth it or not. Like I said, I normally just sell single cards, but I decided to sell the complete sets to see how it went. I'll definitely continue to do the reverse holo complete sets because those sold really, really well. The other ones I'll see about. We'll see how those sell, and I'll decide whether or not to do that again or to just sell them as single cards. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, we're getting into the Trainer Gallery subset of Silver Tempest right now. Personally, really not a big fan of the Trainer Gallery subset. Normally, I really like the artwork on some of these Trainer Gallery cards. For Silver Tempest, there really wasn't any standout cards, in my opinion. The Rayquaza VMAX was probably the only one that I really, really liked. I think I pulled 5 of the Rayquaza VMAXs. These 2 were probably going to grade as PSA 9, so I listed these as raw copies on eBay, and then I set a few of them aside that I thought could get PSA 10s. I set those aside for eventual grading as well. So now we're just finishing up all of the trainer cards from the Trainer Gallery subset, and that is everything. Final portion of this video is going to be me showing you the few cards that I set aside for grading. So we got a few of the Lugia V full arts. This is probably my favorite Lugia card from the Silver Tempest set. Really like the artwork on this card right here, and I really don't like the artwork on the alt art. But I did pull 2 more of the Lugia V alt arts. I believe those 2 have a good shot at getting a PSA 10, so I set those aside for eventual grading. We've got 1 of the Regidragos. Again, I think that'll get a PSA 10. We've got 2 of the Skunk Tanks. Again, I think those will get PSA 10. Same with all these cards right here. The Lugia V-Star, this one's really not that expensive. It's about $20 on eBay right now. I did pull 2 of them aside for grading. What I'm thinking is grade the full art V, the V-Star, and the alt art, and that might make a cool little 3-card set. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do with those cards right there, is grade them, have it go the full art V, the full art alt art V, and then finally the V-Star, and hopefully get 3 consecutive 10s with consecutive cert numbers. That's going to be the play with those cards right there. And then finally, I did set 3 of the Rayquaza VMAXs from the Trainer Gallery subset aside for grading. So that's my grading pile for Silver Tempest. Like I said, really didn't pull too many cards aside for grading. But anyway, that is everything that I have from Silver Tempest. All of the hit cards that I pulled from the set. I do want to, at some point within the next couple weeks, maybe month or so, I want to go back and actually pull all of my sales from Silver Tempest, get the sale price of each card, subtract out the eBay fees, subtract out how much I paid in shipping to get my kind of total profit, and then compare that with my actual cost basis on all of the booster boxes to determine how much I'm actually making by opening all of this product right here. I have a rough idea, just from some quick math that I've done over the past couple of sets. So I do have a rough idea on it being actually profitable, but in terms of like exactly how much I'm actually making off of this, I've never calculated that out. So I think for Silver Tempest, that's my plan, is to actually calculate that out and figure out how much I actually made off of this opening right here. So I think that'll be a cool video. Like I said, I'll probably give that at least a couple of weeks to sell through the remainder of the Silver Tempest cards, at least a good portion of them. And then I'll do a video on that within a couple of weeks to a month, maybe sometime in early December is when I'll plan for that video. But I think that'll be cool. Probably won't even have these cards back for sale yet, but I think that'll be a cool video. One more thing before I finally end this video. I'm back up in my office. This is the entire stack of Silver Tempest hits right here. So just to give you guys an idea on how much sold over the course of this past weekend, these are all of the cards that I just showed you within the video that I just recorded. I'm going to start packaging all of my eBay orders, so I'll be back with you at some point tomorrow when I finish packaging all those orders, and you can kind of see how many cards are left, just to kind of give a cool little ending to this video. So anyway, here's what it looks like right now. I will be back with you guys in a minute, which will be tomorrow for me, to show you what the stack looks like afterwards. So it is the next day, about 1:30 in the afternoon. I've been up since 7:30 this morning, packing orders, packed for about 2 hours last night as well. That is all the Silver Tempest hits that we have left after all of my orders from the weekend. Just to give you guys a little sneak peek, those are all the packages I have going out today. Whole bin full of bubble mailers, another whole bin full of bubble mailers, and then a couple hundred PWEs as well. In total, I think I did just under 500 packages today, so a whole bunch of packages going out today. That's what you get when you combine a long weekend with the newest set release. But anyway, that is all I have for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.